Chosen Vessels, what's the deal? It's your main man, Druuill, and I'm back at you again with another video. I need each and every vessel to hit that like button, hit that share button, and don't forget to subscribe. Shout out to the Galactic family, the GCVs, and of course, Drew Nation. They want to be you so bad, they have to compete with you and find ways to be able to beat you in their own mind. There are those who go about their life and focus on what they have to do. They become successful. They don't worry about others. And they are the type of person that will do what they need to do without trying to affect somebody else in a negative way. Then you have those who are more concerned about other people than they are themselves. They constantly need to try to get the attention of others in the form of doing the same thing as them. It's the only way that they can get you to pay them any mind, because without them trying to mimic you, without them trying to mirror you, you wouldn't even have known they existed. So what these individuals have to do is they have to try to get you to see that they're able to do the same thing as you. They have to try to get you to realize that you're not the only one who gets to enjoy themselves this way. You're not the only one who is taking care of their responsibilities. These are folks who are unfulfilled. They lack purpose, they lack drive. So the one thing that they thrive off of is imitating other people. When they can find someone who's focused, who's on the ball, someone like yourself, they can gain some type of satisfaction out of life by imitating you, even though it doesn't get them anywhere. And I know there's a saying that says you're supposed to imitate success, but they're not imitating your success to be successful. They're not even imitating your success. They're just simply imitating to be irritating. They imitate to irritate. It gives them a feeling of accomplishment. It gives them a satisfaction to know that somebody else is thinking of them. They just need attention that bad, and they have to try to get others to focus on them more than they're focused on themselves, because they get to feel like they're the one that's doing something great. And since they can't really do anything great themselves, they can't really do what you're doing that is great. Since they don't try to do anything great themselves, they're not going to be great until they try to achieve something. But they're more focused on trying to make sure that other people see them as someone who can do everything that the person they're mimicking can do. If you can go enjoy yourself at the spa, get your hair and nails done, get a full body tissue massage, I can do that too. I'm going to be waiting for you in the parking lot while you are getting your massage, and it's going to throw you off, and probably even if I'm irritating you that bad, probably make you feel like you didn't even get a massage. You'll walk out, I'll be walking in, and I'll ignore you and act like I don't even see you. These are the depths that they go to try to feel accomplishment. And it's because they're not doing anything to be accomplished. They're more focused on getting in people's minds. They're more focused on having other people pay them attention. These are people that they feel in their mind that they're not important. And they basically have to try to make other people think that they're important. And if they can't get you to recognize them, acknowledge them as someone important, they're going to try to seem important to you in other ways. If they can become a pest, if they can become annoying, if they can get on the nerves of a person, if they could take your attention off of yourself and have you put it on them, then they become important to whoever they're frustrating. Whether they're important to you or not, they see it as they're important enough for you to be annoyed by them. They see it as they're important enough to be able to get on your nerves and affect you negatively. So it's best to just keep ignoring people like this. The more you gray rock them, the more you ignore them, the harder they're going to have to work. You have to play it off and treat it like it's nothing. The more you can play it off and treat it like it's nothing, the better you're going to be at it, and the harder they're going to have to work. And we all know that they don't really like to work too hard. They'll get tired of trying to get to a person, and they'll move on to the next person. Or if they don't give up, you'll just become so strong that you'll just be able to, like Taylor Swift, you just be able to shake that thing off, shake it off, and you won't be nearly as affected. You'll be able to just shake that thing off. And what it does is it puts a sting in your mind when you have someone mimicking you, irritating you, um, trying to just get your attention for no reason at all. And when they do this continuously, it becomes it can become irritable to a person because you don't condone this type of behavior. You're not this type of person. You just don't understand it. And what you have to do is you have to do a few things. You have to let go. Number one, just let go. And you also have to let go of trying to make any kind of understanding of it. You probably have a logical mind. You probably have an analytical mind. You think, you use your mind, you use your brain um, for other things, greater things. So you're not the type of person that would entertain this type of low vibrational behavior. But since they want to try to entertain you with it, your mind, you may find yourself using your mind to try to make sense of it. And that's going to lead you into negativity. That's going to lead you into being irritated. That's going to lead you into being upset and frustrated because with a logical mind, you're not going to be able to make sense of it, why they do it, um, why they're trying to do it to you, why they picked you. The best thing for you to do is just let it go, and also just let go trying to make sense of it. So let it go in the sense of you don't have any power over this person. You don't have any say in what they do or who they choose to do it to, you know? It's just some type of strange, covert, corny behavior. And also you let it go in the sense of trying to make sense of it. It's nothing that you should waste your time trying to figure out. There goes that crazy person copying me again. There goes that crazy person trying to get my attention again. And also, you there's no power outside of yourself except within your very own mind. So what they try to do when they cause negative energy in you, you can do a number of things. You can reject the thought, because whenever a negative thought enters your mind, you have the choice and you have the power to direct it. There's a Bible verse that says, I am God and I stand alone. All right, and what that verse means is your mind, your thought is God. No, it says, I am God and there is none beside me. All right, I am God and there is none beside me. So what that means is your mind is God and there is none beside you. All right, if you are trying to acquire a level of peace and these people are trying to destroy that peace, I am God and there is none beside me. You have the power to reject any negative thought, and that Bible verse is proof. All right, when a negative thought enters your mind from somebody's terrible, unsavory behavior, what you can do is just, I am God and there is none beside me. I am God and there is none beside me. I have the power to reject any negative thought I want. There's no power outside of myself except within my very own mind. And it's going to eliminate the rash behavior of these unsavory characters. All right, and they have some unsavory behavior. All right, and you just don't want to find yourself being upset by these kinds of people. You don't want to find yourself ruining your day over these kinds of people. One thing you can do, another thing you could do is whatever issue that they try to cause, the energy that comes with it, you're not that. You're not the negative energy attached to the issues that they're trying to cause for you in your life. They have some type of jealousy towards you. They have some type of animosity towards you. They have some type of negative feelings against you. They see you living your life and they're trying to let you know that they see you by mimicking you and you're on their radar, and it's upsetting them to see you succeed. It's upsetting them to see you win. It's upsetting them to see you live your life and not give a rat's about them. All right, not give a rat's behind about them. And they're the type of person that they need everybody to be focused on them. They need they need everybody to be worried about them. They were probably the type of person in class that disturbed the class all the time and gave the teacher a hard time and tried to make it difficult for the other students to learn and pay attention. People like this, don't give them the attention they deserve. And if they keep trying to get the attention from you in just like little covert ways, like little psychological, diabolical ways, like nothing physical, nothing direct, nothing upfront and personal, just things that if you try to call them out on, you would easily be gaslit over because they could deny it. I'm not doing that. But you can see that they're doing it as clear as day. There are a lot of people who you may try to go to and discuss these things with, and if it's not happening to them, if they don't understand it, they're not going to know where you're coming from. So it's best for you to just deal with it in a way that will allow you to get over it and remove the toxicity from your mind, your body, your spirit, because these things can make you tense up. They can make you tighten up in the wrong way. But I want you to tighten up in a positive way. I want you to be able to tighten up in a positive way. So the things that I mentioned in this video are very key points, very key factors in helping you get over this kind of behavior. All right. They don't necessarily want to stop until they get a reaction. And that's why they're doing it. They're doing it to get a reaction from you. They want you to be angry over them. They want you to see them as a threat. They want you, because they perceive you as a threat, they want you to see them as a threat. Your peace is a threat to them. You ignoring them is a threat to them. All right. They hate to be ignored. They're hurt when you're ignoring them. They feel that you're just acting like they don't exist, even though you are. But they feel that you acting like them doesn't exist is a sign of disrespect, when all you're doing is paying attention to yourself, focusing on yourself, keeping yourself busy and focused by minding your own business. And they hate that. They hate when other people mind their business. Why? Because the focus isn't on them. The attention isn't on them. So when you're in their presence, if you're someone that is highly focused, if you're someone that pays attention to himself or herself, you may find other people like this trying to mimic you and do things to play on your mind and try to play with your mind. Like, are they doing that to mimic me? Are they doing that because I did it? Are they doing that to try to get to me or get at me in some kind of way? Are they playing some kind of game here? Yes, they are. It's called psychological warfare. Low life people play this who have nothing else better to do. All right. I believe, they're controlled by Satan. I believe they got some demonic energy with them and it's something wrong with them. And they want to take that out on other people. And they're unconscious to the fact that they don't have to live their life this way. But this is what they do. This is what gives them enjoyment. This is how they feel successful. All right. The idle mind is the devil's workshop. When you don't work on yourself and you deal with self hate and inner conflict and you don't work on yourself, then you're going to be susceptible to other negative energies. And that's going to cause you to open up a portal in your life of darkness. When you don't deal with the darkness and you dwell in it and let it affect you in a way to where you take that darkness and try to bring it into other people's life, and on top of that you get some type of energy from that, you get some type of enjoyment from that, seeing people react, seeing people break down. This kind of thing, when you're unaware of it and why it's happening, it has the potential to break a person down. When you can overcome these kinds of things, you are a warrior. You're mentally at war with yourself. You're not even at war with them. You're at war with how you're at war with your behavior. To no, you're at war with how you react, which is your behavior, but to their behavior. You're at war with how you react to the demon in them, the negative energy in them, the demonic energy in them wants you to have demonic energy too. It's like their demons want to try to bring the demons out of you any way they can. And they're just being used. They may be conscious of it, they may not, but they may be possessed by certain spirits that see you a light worker, see you a child of God, see you a focused man of God, a focused woman of God, and they're trying to disturb that peace that you have, that heavenly peace that you have. All right. They see you undisturbed. They see you going throughout your day, carrying out your duties, focused on your purpose, and they want to get in the way of that. They want to get in between that. They want to be on your mind instead of you having God on your mind. And when you have God on your mind, there are going to be demons that try to come attack you spiritually, and they're going to try to be at the forefront of your mind so that way you'll be stressed, vexed, and perplexed, because what they're trying to do is very complex, and you don't want to be affected by that in a way to where it's bringing you down. You want to be affected in a way by that to where you're able to manipulate what they're trying to do to you in your life and use it to make yourself stronger and better. All right. You don't want it to allow you to become bitter. You want to become better. You don't want to be hurtful. You want to become helpful. And they see you as someone that's a helpful person. They see you as someone that has love for people. They see you as someone that is very respectable, respected, and respectful. And they want to try to destroy that. You don't pay attention to me, I'm going to slander you in a way to where it's going to make you look crazy. I'm going to slander your identity. I'm going to destroy your identity by making you react in a way to my behavior because I have hatred towards you and I am disturbed by seeing you succeed, prosper, and be successful in every kind of way, because when I see it, it ruins my day. So what they have to do is act out in a way to where they get a reaction, act out in a way to where the people that they're envious of are now disturbed. Now they don't have anything to be envious of, at least they feel, until you get over it and they see you not bothered by it and they got to try to come back again. But you practice the things I've mentioned in this video, they'll be irrelevant to you. They'll be non-existent to you. You won't want to react to them. You won't have to react to them. You'll be reacting to the peace within you by just taking a deep breath and just leaving it up to God. And another thing too that will allow you to deal with these kinds of things and just accept it is this Bible verse right here, the one we all know. All right, if you don't know now, you know. We don't wrestle against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this age, and spiritual hosts of wickedness in heavenly places. All right, I may not have said it completely all the way right, but that's it for the most part. All right, we don't wrestle against flesh and blood, but against powers, against principalities, against the rulers of darkness of this age, and spiritual hosts of wickedness in heavenly places. So once you say that to yourself, and you know when they start to do their little weird behavior around you, or you know they're going outside when you're going outside, you're walking past their car, they're backing up as soon as you walk past their vehicle, just all types of things that sound crazy as heck to other people who it's not happening to. But these are things that crazy, sick, twisted individuals try to do to upset a person's peace and get in your mind because they're narcissistic. You're not paying attention to me, I'm going to attack your mind so you will pay attention to me. And that's very demonic and it's very devilish. And they're controlled by the head honcho, their dad. All right, there's a song called "I'm Your Dad," and that's for them. All right, I'm your dad. That's for them. But Jesus gave us the power. We have the power. Jesus said that we have the power to we have authority over devils. We have authority over these devils, but you have to practice your authority. And how you practice your authority is by using the techniques in this video or any techniques that you know. Maybe you know some techniques as well. If you do, please share them in the comment section. I'd love to know. Always could use some more techniques from my arsenal and to explain to other viewers in my videos. But if you know if you don't if you know anything, hey, let your main man know. Let your main man Druuill know. All right. But these things have helped me continue to stay at a peaceful place. All right, it's a work in progress. All right, we all have our days. We all have our moments in time and space. All right, where you feel like you just want to, but when you know these things, you're more going to, like, you're more likely to practice these things, and the more you practice these things, the more you're going to get better at them, the more you're going to be able to catch yourself and avoid giving people your energy unnecessarily because they just want to attack you spiritually because they see that you are have this heavenly presence over your life. They see that you're a divine being, and they hate your divinity. They hate to see you be divine all the time. All right, it disturbs their mind and blows their mind to see you have to be divine all the time. It's like, oh my goodness, they can't stand you. That's what they say. I can't stand her. I can't stand him. All right, they are destroyed by your peace. They're destroyed by your happiness. They're destroyed by your joy. They're destroyed by the fact you don't have to be like them. They're destroyed by the fact that you're a peaceful person. So that's why they have to try to attack your mind. You don't pay them any mind, they're going to try to attack your mind. And now you have some mechanisms of defense. You have some ways to fight back. You're not powerless. All right, God gave you the power. You have the power. I got the power. You got the power. You have the strength. You have the mental abilities. All right, to destroy these people. And you could also, worst come to worst, you could, call on the God of fire and rain down some fire on these fools. All right. Burn them up spiritually. Send them up. I saw that. Send them up spiritually. All right. Burn them up spiritually and destroy them. You can destroy them even more. All right, when you don't have any time for it, when you don't have the mind for it, yeah, I call on a God of fire to destroy my enemies. I'd like to thank you for watching this video. Smash the like button, smash the share button. All right, you are now equipped with more than one way to fight back against these kind of attacks. I'd like to thank you for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one. Peace, love, and light. We out.